welcome to my channel. My name is Kyle Nunes Medeiros, and you're watching Kyle24. I feel like that Disney Channel stuff, you know? You know when you're younger and you're watching Disney Channel and like, welcome to Disney Channel, and then they start drawing. I don't have a logo to draw. But at the end of the day, bro, we're here, and I haven't made a video in a minute. And I decided why not today, because it's Sunday. And honestly, I had a long week. Okay. I want to keep the energy good, because in this video, we're going to be talking about Thunderbolts. That is a movie that I just watched at Cineplex. Not today, but I watched it about a day ago. So we're going to get into it. Okay, I loved it. And I feel like every time I make a movie review on this channel, I'm just going to say I love it. But that's not true. I don't love every movie. I've watched some pretty bad movies. I'm not going to name drop. But if you've watched a bad movie, you know what I'm talking about. You leave the theater, or you leave like the couch, just like, oh, I hated this. I don't want to watch this ever again. And in fact, it ruined me emotionally. That was not Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts was on another level of awesomeness. On this channel already, I did a previous review to Sinners. You can watch that. Okay, I'm not going to get into that, but I was excited as well. With Thunderbolts, I found it incredible how the supervillain was not your typical supervillain. Disclaimer, there's going to be spoilers in this video because it's a movie review on Kyle24. And every time I do a movie review, there's spoilers because I can't help myself. Okay. The supervillain. Let's get into it. Never in my life have I watched like a hero movie and was so amazed by the supervillain and how the path of destruction was one where he didn't physically hurt anybody. Like, this supervillain would send you into this void. Okay? Think about how bizarre this is. You get sent into a void, and then once you're in that void, you can't escape, but you relive your trauma. What? What? And I know there's some people that's gonna watch this and be like, I guess into that void like without the supervillain. Like, okay, don't get weird and deep like that. It's not that serious. The point is, I cried I cried during the ending. We're gonna get into the ending because it's a Kyle24 video, and my name is Kyle, and this is my movie review. Okay. So yeah, the ending too. The ending made me cry. So he's beating at this like opposite version of himself, like this evil version inside the laboratory where he got injected with the serum. I think it was a serum, right? Like that serum to give him all those abilities and change his life around. Backstory, if you haven't watched this already, I don't know why you're watching this video, because if you're questioning like, oh, Kyle, why are you leaving out the details? Brother, what do you mean that you're watching a movie review? Why are you watching the review before watching the movie? What? Wait, is that a normal thing to do? Okay, but the movie's been out for a while. So at the end of the day, okay, so he's in the laboratory. He's beating at his old self. Here's the kicker. While he's beating at his old self, trying to like destroy it and save his friends, newly found friends, he starts getting turned into the evil version himself. Like, you know how in Spider-Man the black suit comes up onto him? Basically, he starts turning into the void, which is insane. But where I cried was not that moment. I cried when the lady comes up to him, and the group of friends comes up to him, and you think like, oh, how do you save him from that? It's not a physical, it's kind of a physical attack, but it's not like, how do you save somebody getting sent to a void? They hugged him. And it's like all this guy needed was just a little bit of love, a little bit of an attention, just to show that that people cared and that he mattered. And he gets taken out of the void. They reunite, and then it goes into like this newscast, whatever. But I'm not gonna get into that stuff. But tell me how this is the only supervillain I've ever seen in a superhero movie where he gets saved by a hug. Because if you think about it, I feel like there's a lot of villains in real life and a lot of villains just in general that just need a hug. Sometimes you'll catch yourself like, oh, I'm having a terrible day, and you complain or whatever it is, and you're moving around with like this hatred, but you know deep down, if somebody just said like I love you and hugged you, bro, you'd be good. You'd be good, right? But I cried because I was like, oh, I'm that guy. I just needed that hug. I'm not a supervillain, though. That's besides the point. This is getting weird. I don't want to get deep. And we're not going to get deep in a movie review, bro. I'm not about to shed a tear right now. I'm not going to shed a tear right now. I'm just excited. I'm excited to make this video and share my thoughts, my opinions with you, because it's been a while. Let's be honest. I haven't uploaded on this channel in 4 weeks. Yeah, I did my little shorts or whatever, but there's nothing like a one-on-one. Me and you. I can't see you. I can only really see like my computer, but I feel like I'm connecting with the world right now, and that's something special to me, which is why I get excited. And also, I'm talking about a movie that I very much enjoyed, so why not rate it? I'm about to rate Thunderbolts right here out of 10. Or should I do out of 100 because of my burger review series? Ooh, tricky. Okay, I'm gonna do out of 20. Why not? Because we're meeting. Actually, let's do out of 50 because I'm meeting in the middle. Like, I don't know if to do it out of 10 or to do it out of 100, so we're gonna do it out of 50. Don't judge me. Don't be like, Kyle, actually, you can't do a movie review that way. Don't judge me. It's gonna be out of 50. I'm gonna rate it 46.735 out of 50. And now you're like, what's the point for? Because there's always room for improvement, okay? And perfection doesn't exist. I feel like that's an accurate representation of my honest review on the movie Thunderbolts. Correct me if I'm wrong. And if you hated it, don't correct me, because then you're just going to disappoint me. All jokes aside, for real, the comment section is free for your opinion, because this video is completely made and entirely about my opinion on the movie, so I can't stop you. But just don't say anything mean to me directly. Just, if anything, like, you can be passive aggressive in the comments, like, that was a good movie review, I guess. Like, you can do something like that. Anyways, like the video and subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. I feel like I have to say that. And dislike the video if you didn't like it. But if you didn't like it, that's on you. That's not my fault. This was a perfect video. I'm kidding. Okay, what's next? What do I have to talk about? I'd just like to say thank you. I feel like ending this video with a thank you and showcasing the gratitude and appreciation I have for everybody that watches my videos. Just because, you know, you don't have to click on my video. You don't have to listen to me, and you definitely don't have to follow along. But the fact that it happens, like, surprises me and makes me feel so loved and appreciated, just like how that villain felt in Thunderbolts. I'm being real and honest, and that's what this channel is for. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Go watch Thunderbolts. This is not an ad, by the way. This is not an advertisement, and I did not get paid to do this. Thunderbolts, you better recognize me.